Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Olu Martins don't drag Monday Okpebholo. He say make Monday Okpebholo come tell Edo people wetin he wan do if he be governor. Edo people need to know wetin dey in mind. If you say you won't be governor, tell the people wetin you wan do for them. Monday Okpebholo, you say you won't be governor. Your people wey you wan lead for Edo State wan talk to you. They won't talk to you. Come talk to them. Asue Ighodalo don't talk to Edo people. Edo people don't ask him question. Many questions, and he don't answer many of them. Akpata from Labour Party. Akpata from Labour Party don't talk to Edo people. Edo people don't ask him question. He don't answer their question, many of them. The only person will remain now, where Edo people never talk to, where Edo people never ask question, now be Monday Okpebholo. Now this one come make Olu Martins, they drag him, make he come out, come talk in mind, come talk wetin he want do if he be governor. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Olu Martins. Enjoy the video.
So, Monday Okpebholo was, and we're not asking him to speak Queen's English, to speak King's English. We can even accommodate some grammatical error. That's fine. English is not our mother. It's not it's not our L1. It's not our native language. He can even use pidgin. But we want to hear what is in his mind. After all, we heard a minister for works say, who built this gather? Who built this gather? Who built this bridge? We have our own Bobby Swana, who is also polished himself up. So if anybody is serious to lead, he can effectively handle his inadequacies. It's your desire to learn. Afternoon. Good evening. Sometimes when I do some of these things, sometimes I almost want to say praise God because I'm wondering, because sometimes changing gear in a manner of speaking sometimes can be a little bit tough. All right, but yeah, so good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Again, this is Reverend Olu Martins, Deputy Director General, Media and Publicity for the Campaign Management Organization, for the man with Sabi. We constantly like to say that because knowledge is a fundamental part of leadership. You can't lead people in a direction that you do not know. You can't lead people in a direction that you cannot go to. That's why they say mentorship. What is mentorship? Mentorship is putting your footsteps in the footsteps of somebody who has gone in a direction that you desire to go. So Mike Murdoch says that your mentor reduces your effort by 50%, but increases your result by more than 500%. And that's why knowledge is critical in talking about leadership in every sphere. What are you talking about? Leadership in politics, leadership in ministry, leadership in church, religion, governance, whatever it is. Knowledge is a condition sine qua non. It's a prerequisite. Among medical doctors, the one who takes the lead is the more knowledgeable one. That's why they call him a consultant. Among lecturers, who becomes vice chancellor? He's the one, he's a professor, at least he's a professor. And even among the professors, an interview will be conducted. And then the best among the guys is picked. At least 3 are shortlisted. So knowledge is critical. So it is important that you know. And that's why I say leadership is about the man that knows the way, that goes the way, and that shows the way. Why do we know that you know the way? Is that you must verbalize it. You must vocalize it. You must cross-pollinate ideas with a spectrum of interest group within the body politic that you intend to superintend over. And that's why Shakespeare made a critical statement. He said that there is no art given amongst men by which they can know what is in a man's heart, but by his facial expression. Victor Vince, Omarogbe, I see you. How are you now? All right, good to know that you're here. All right, so that's why I'm saying that in a political contestation, a fundamental thing that we must know about is that contestation is about exchange of ideas. And the only way to know the ideas that you hold high esteem is for you to vocalize it. We must hear your ideas, because there's no how we can tell what is in your face, what is in your heart, by a facial expression. Our eye no be X-ray now. They say, oh, we know what's in their mind. When he reach there, he go do. No. You have to tell us what is in your mind, so that we can engage you. There must be engagement. You have to engage the business community. You must engage the religious community. You must engage civil society. You must engage even by wine sellers. You must engage, pharmacists. You must engage medical doctors. You must, because everybody has an interest, and that interest must be covered by who wants to preside over us as a governor. That is critical, and that's why today I came up with a piece. I said, look, if you look at the landscape, if you look at the political firmament of Edo State in the past 6 months, all the things that you hear mostly are the ideas of Aswe Ighodalo. He's engaged all kinds of people. He's engaged our brothers and sisters in diaspora. He's gone to, several golf courses to engage people there. He's engaged the business community at several levels. He's engaged the youth. He's engaged sports people. And very recently, we even saw him engaging nightclub owners. He has engaged at all levels, because that's how you build a relationship with that sector. That's how you build confidence. It's called confidence building. How do you build confidence? Because you are constantly cross-fertilizing ideas. You are constantly exchanging views. We are critiquing your views. We are making input in your views. And then you are refining your views. And then there is a consensus added on. There's a meeting point between the things that you want to do and the things that we want you to do. In the course of your exchanging ideas and views with different people, there will now be a needs assessment. Because you don't govern us based on what you want to do. You govern us based on the things that you want you to do. So I asked a question, for instance. I said, where is the APC candidate? Because all the persons that we are seeing, all the time that we are seeing Aswe Ighodalo, everywhere. The Labour candidate is even trying. But what about the APC candidate? And people are saying, oh, he's quiet. Oh, when the time comes. No, that's how they package Baba Buhari for us. Because politicians who are not honest prefer a seemingly quiet person, or a shy person, or altogether an ignorant person. And that's why they package an anachronistic, medieval, archaic, out of this world General Muhammadu Buhari to us, with all due respect. And they themselves, by their confessions, said that Buhari's tenure was a complete fiasco. By the confessions, I heard Engineer Umahi, I heard Festus Keyamu, I heard AIG retired Nuhu Ribadu, all APC members say that Buhari's tenure was a total fiasco, because you brought a man who lives in the 20th century to govern in the 21st century. You can't put a 20 by 15 picture in a 20 by 15 inches picture in a 4 by 5 frame mind. If your mind is 4 by 5, it can never accommodate a 20 by 15 picture. So we want to know how your mind is. We want to know what works in your mind. And I told people that for me, it's not about education. Oh, that's not the issue for me. It's about ideas all over the world. Ideas rule the world. Nations run on ideas. Singapore moved out of third world to first world by ideas. Malaysia, all of those Asian tigers moved out to become what they are today by their ideas. And you don't need to be articulate. Your English doesn't need to be fantastic. One of the greatest molders of opinion in the world is Socrates. Socrates wasn't quite educated. All right? So you don't really need to be articulate. Mother Teresa, God bless her soul, wasn't very articulate. But her ideas spread everywhere. The only way we can know use her are the things that you articulate. So we're asking that all the candidates of all the major political parties must articulate. They must tell us the things that they want to do for us. They want to tell us the things that they want to do with us, and they must tell us the things that they want to do amongst us. so that we can hear your ideas, we can critique them, and then we can see how it suits our yearnings and aspirations of a people. And that's why if you leave the shores of this country to where our people are jackpying to, and I always say the nations that people are jackpying to, and I'm not critical of those who are jackpying, but people built them, and we must build a nation. In those nations, there are debates, constant debates, because people want to know the things that you represent. Because your ability to convince a people is critical in leadership. Is very, very critical in leadership to get a people moving, because you can speak a word and the people will be encouraged. You can speak a word and the people will be discouraged. 10 spies spoke words and the people were discouraged. 2 spies barely could convince them. Jesus Christ spoke in the midst of some persons, and they intended to kidnap him or to manhandle him. But how after he spoke, you know what they said? He said, we have never heard a man speak like that before. He spoke with conviction. It's not because he was grammatical, he was grandiloquent. God may have blessed some of us with grandiloquence and the ability in the manner of speaking to be bombastic. But you can be simple, you can be plain, but you can be well understood, because ideas are embedded in whatever language that you use. And that's why I'm saying that as we go forward, we must call out all the candidates. We are sure of our own candidate because he has something in his mind. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If he did, like according to Wiki, if he didn't dare, he didn't dare. If you have it inside of you, it must find expression. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If you are a reader, you'll be a leader. There's a nexus. There's a relationship between readership and leadership. And that's why I'd accused people before that unfortunately we have many of our politicians have more booze than they have books. So when you listen to them at the National Assembly, what comes out of their mind is the abundance of booze, not the abundance of books. That's why our politicians here, many of them have big stomachs and small heads. Abroad, they have big head and small stomach because they are constantly jojoing, because there must be jojo to move a people forward. So Monday Okpebholo was, and we're not asking him to speak Queen's English, to speak King's English. We can even accommodate some grammatical error. That's fine. English is not our mother. It's not it's not our L1. It's not our native language. He can even use pidgin. But we want to hear what is in his mind. After all, we heard a minister for works say, who built this gather? Who built this gather? Who built this bridge? We have our own Bobby Zwana, who is also polished himself up. So if anybody is serious to lead, he can effectively handle his inadequacies. It's your desire to learn. Because if you cannot learn, you cannot unlearn, and you cannot relearn, you are not fit to lead a people. Especially in this age where you have the devices that we have before. You can about learn anything in a matter of 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You can seriously improve your English if you are, determined to showcase to the people that you are a learner. We have a generation to lead and not a party to please. I'm saying it again. We have a generation to lead and not a party to please. It doesn't matter the political party that you are in. We must forecast into the future. Who can we say that, he can represent us in and out? Very just now. Was it yesterday or so, or by today or tomorrow? I'm not very sure of the date. The governor has been invited to speak in Oxford. And that is not the first time he's speaking outside the shores of this country. People outside the shores of this country are proud of the ideas that he has in between, he said, because governance in Edo State has gone too high for us to have, how do we call it now, an analog governor. We must have a digital governor. We are in artificial intelligence. What a time. This is the time for AI. All over the world, and our candidate is AI. What a time. It cannot be coincidental, but let me not enter into the prophetic mood, because I want the enter prophetic mood. So, all right. So what I'm saying in essence is that I don't care your level of education. You must be willing to articulate your views, because it seems to me like Monday Okpebholo is hiding. According to Mega, comrade Eramigo, he said, where is he? It's not anywhere. It's not. They had a Christian gathering the other time. No visuals. It seems to me that when the man goes out, they tell people not to even do live broadcast, because they are not sure of what will come out of the man's mouth. The only time they went to do, so to speak, as they call it, Aquaman, you saw, the kind of words that came out of his mouth. People cannot be micromanaged. Leadership cannot be not even in this age where we have these devices, that you are using. Your intentions are not enough. Your actions, your words are the things that we want to hear. And so all of the candidates, including our very own Aswerime Ighodalo, must engage the people. He has been doing so, and the other candidates must be willing to engage the people. We must have either live recording of their thoughts, like I'm doing, or let them at the minimum. Even if it's recording, let's hear the quality of your mind. We don't want to see it in writing, because anybody can subordinate. You can subordinate. Somebody can write for you, but nobody can speak for you. It's like my friend who told his friends, "They might go piss for you." It's not possible now. They can't barb your hair in your absence. Tomorrow we'll do this, and the spokespersons of the APC are free to also do, a live broadcast, because politics is about contestation of ideas. It's not all of those traditional things. Oh, it's a stranger. Those things don't resonate with me. Contestation of ideas, because somebody can come out of the blues and share ideas with us that will blow our minds. Aeroplanes are generated by ideas. They are not generated by native intelligence. They are generated by all of the YDX, AI, whatever it is, whatever technology is, by ideas. And we can't fall behind in the generation of ideas. In weeks and days to come, it will be clear as to who is ready for the job and who is not ready for the job. I got to sign out here. I'm seeing Elvis White. I'm seeing Joy Ekik. I'm seeing, Raymond Osareme, Abure, Fortunando. All right, thank you for coming on. Joy says, right on, thank you, sir. He said nothing can stop, PDP from becoming governor. Akwe, Fortunando, Frank, Ohio, Bevi. Thank you, guys. I'm seeing your comments. I appreciate you. And Odiame. Sorry, I probably need to wear my glasses so I can see some of these things better. Oh, okay. Ideas that make 65% of primary and secondary schools to have 2 or 3 teachers. Well, maybe you don't. You don't. I don't know where you're writing from. All right, but we appreciate the feedback. It is not true that there are 2 or 3 teachers in the secondary school. Even there, I have been in government as well. I've seen people come from other states, Kogi State, Benue State. The assessment of the Edo Best is not local assessment to say, okay, maybe they bribe them. It's international assessment. One of the reasons Vanguard on the 24th will be giving the governor, Edo State governor, the award as the best governor in Nigeria on the basis of our Edo HIS, Health Insurance Scheme, and Edo Best. That's the basis for them. So, and Vanguard have done their analysis and all that. APC candidate there with us for America. It's okay that he's in America. And I'm even happy. Osamiabu Ignatius, please send us the videos of his engagement in America. We want to see it, all right? Because when the deputy governor of the APC, candidate of the APC went, we saw videos. So it would be nice for us to see videos of his engagement, all right? So that we can know the things that he brings to the table in terms of his ideas. So it's good that he's in. I'll hold on to your word, Osamiabu Ignatius. And Nodia, since you're in America, you may not know that Edo State has more than 2 or 3 teachers, but it's fine. Maybe it's also what they tell you. But since the APC candidate is with you there, please let us hear what he has to, what he's telling the people there and his vision. We would like to hear. So please share it with us, share it with my handle, so that we can also help you to, circulate it. Thank you for the feedback. Nonetheless, in the final analysis, we're all Edo brothers, and it's clear, Osamiebu, that you're interested in Edo, even if we're on different sides of the divide. Tomorrow we'll do this again. The plan is to do it by 12 o'clock, between 12 and 1. So please join us so that we can exchange ideas on how to move Edo State, forward, and we can collate some of these ideas and send it to our candidate, the very amiable and happy, excited, always willing to engage, Aswe Ighodalo, and is very down-to-earth deputy. Maybe tomorrow we should do something about Osaradioge. I've never seen such a human being before. He belongs to a different ilk by itself. At any rate, let's bring this to And then thank you for your time. We'll do this again tomorrow.
Now we don't hear from Olu Martins. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.